Good morning, traders. This is a binary options trade recap. So let me just explain what I'm doing here because there seems to be a bit of confusion. So I'm trading binary options. The broker is Pocket Option. I'm trading with real money. This is not a demo account. That's why it says live. It would be red and it would say demo if I was trading with demo account money. This is real money, but I'm only trading with $1 on each trade because I have not tested this strategy out to 100 trades yet. We're at trade number 36 now as of today, and so far it is profitable, but I want to see it go to 100 trades and remain profitable before I increase that trade amount substantially. I'm going to increase it incrementally. You'll see that at the end of the video as this account grows while we're testing. So I think that pretty much explains it. I know there's a lot of controversy about binary options and maybe even the broker Pocket Option. So far, I haven't seen anything to give me any reason for concern. There is a user end agreement. You should read that and understand what you're doing and what you're getting into, and you have to give them some information about yourself, just like you do if you're, say, opening an account with Webull or Thinkorswim or anything like that. If you don't and you just start trading and then you try to withdraw money, you're not going to be able to do it. You have to verify your identity and do all this, a couple of things. It's really only a few things, like upload your driver's license, which I know some people are uncomfortable with, and I get that. So if that's something that bothers you, you should not be messing around with this stuff at all. But I had to do the same thing for Webull, and it's been a year and a half now. I haven't really seen any repercussions from that. Of course, there is some risk that you take anytime you upload any information about yourself. There's risk just being on the internet. There's risk using online banking, all that kind of stuff. So everything has risks, and if you're okay assuming those risks, then this may be for you. Otherwise, just stay away. As simple as that. So let's take a look at the trade that I took this morning. Now, one trick that I discovered, just to help me with my trades, is instead of keeping this kind of inside the web page view, just click on this little full screen thing. That's one thing. And obviously it's going to fill your entire screen now. The other trick that is really helpful, to me at least, is that if you click on, there's a little up arrow that'll pop up down here. You'll see in just a second right there. If you hover over that area, and what that does is just maximizes the size of the indicator that you're using. And that really helps me out because the last thing that I want to see before I place the trade is where the stochastic oscillator is. And I want to see the blue line break above this yellow line if I'm placing the bet that the price is going to go higher. And then if I'm thinking that the price is going to go lower, then I want to see the blue line just break down below this green line. So the larger that this indicator is, the easier it is for me to see that, because there are lots of times where it's lined right up with the line and I want to wait to see the break. So that's one trick that I learned today. So anyway, the price action this morning was not very clean. It was probably a good day to just sit out. There was not a lot of currency pairs that were paying out 80% or more. And so I just took my time and I decided, if I saw something that looked like a good entry, that I would take it. But in the long run, a day like this is probably better just to sit out. So let's take a look at the trade that I did take. Let's fast forward here. So it took me about 10 minutes to find something worth trading. And generally at this time of day, it takes me a minute or two to find something. So that should tell you something about the price action. So here we go. Here's the trade that I took. And you can see the price was kind of trending up here in the short term and hitting the top of the Keltner channel. So now it's looking like it's going to reverse. So I placed my trade. You see some stuttering in the video. Something does not work well with this screen capture software and the web page view that you're looking at. It happens pretty much every single day. It doesn't happen when I am recording my Webull trades. So I don't know what the deal is there, but I will show you at the end of the video my account live so you can see that I did take this trade and that the trade was successful. So let's fast forward here. So you see how the timer just lags? That doesn't happen in real time, but it shows that on the playback of my recording. So I don't know what the deal is there, but again, I'm going to show you the trade live in my account at the end. So again, see, it just sticks at 22 seconds and then you'll see it go to 10 and just stick at 10. And then even though I recorded all the way till the end of the trade and then some, it doesn't look like that on the playback. And again, I know that looks fishy, but I will show you the record of the trade in my pocket option account live right now. It's 11:49 September 9th. So right at the end of this video, we're going to look at that. And just so you can see, this trade was taken today, earlier this morning. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the video as soon as this stops. So that's the end of the video, and it looks like I stopped it before the end of the trade, but that was not the case. Let's go back to the beginning of the video, and you can see the time stamp here on my desktop, and it's showing September 9th, 8:14 a.m. So let's take a look at my account live right now, and here's my closed trades. There's no open trades. Closed trades, here's today's trade. It's the same thing we were looking at in the video, and we won that trade. Simple as that. So now let's take a look at the spreadsheet, and we'll see the data that I'm collecting. So far we've taken 36 trades. We've had 3 100% win rate days in a row. Of course, I'm only taking one trade when that happens, because if you take 3 trades and you win 2 out of 3 trades, so you end up with like a 67% win rate, you actually end up making less money than you would if you would stop after the first trade, if the first trade won. So for example, here is my very first trade day, and you can see that first trade won 87 cents. But I continued to trade and ended up winning 2 out of 3 trades, and I only made 73 cents. So it makes more sense to stop after the first trade if the first trade wins. So that's what we're doing. If the first trade fails, then I take up to 3 trades, because generally I can end up winning 2 out of the 3 trades most of the time. So here we are with our overall win rate is 63% basically. And our break-even win rate is 54%, and that's determined by our average payout percentage. And the percent change on the account's 3.7%. Not bad for about 3 weeks of trading and only risking $1 per trade. And the P&L, again, is only $5.70, but we are only risking $1 per trade. So the next trade that I take tomorrow, if there is a setup, it will be with $1.10, because basically that's where the account is right now. You see here it says 160.05. Well, effectively I have $110.05 in the account because I used that Start 50 promo code. And the way that works is you get $50 added to your account, but you cannot access that money for withdrawal. You can trade with that money if you want, but you can't withdraw it until you've turned over $2,500 worth of trades. That is written in the promo. If you look at the details before you accept it, it tells you that explicitly. So they're not trying to hide anything there. And on top of that, you can cancel that promo at any time after you've already engaged it. So I could go to my profile or my account and I could cancel that promo, and it'll take that $50 away, and it'll just show $110.05 there. And that's that. So I don't really see, the scam that people are talking about yet. I have yet to try to withdraw any money, but so far right now it shows that I can withdraw money if I want to. So, I assume that everything is going to work as it says until I know otherwise. And of course, I'll let you guys know once we get to that point. So I don't really want to withdraw any money anytime soon, because I'm trying to grow this account and increase my trade amount. And maybe once I get to that 100 trade and I show that this is profitable, I'll withdraw some money and just to test that out. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. As I said, we are 36 trades into this, so we got a little bit of ways to go to get to 100, but so far so good. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, go into every single trade with a plan. I trade a binary options plan that I have written, and it has very specific instructions on when to take a trade. If you're interested in that plan, it's available at patreon.com/tradingarmor. I highly recommend that whatever you're trading, you have a plan and you stick to that plan no matter what. If you're trading something that allows you to use stop losses, you definitely should, and always take your stop losses. If you can place a profit target out, even better, and honor that profit target. And in the long run, you should be green. Take care.